welcome back to another Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Report, and this game I kind of rushed out there, but it's a 1,500 point game, and I was playing against the High Elves in the last Battle Report, and this guy Todd comes by and he's just like, hey, I have a Lizardman army, the owners of the store said that you guys play on Saturday and I want to play. So he played a game against my brother, and then he went ahead and played a game against me. I didn't get a picture of his army list, but I will kind of explain it as we go along on this one. So we're just going to go straight into it. Let's start off with Lizardmen turn 1. He won the roll-off, and he's going to go ahead and move. Right here you can see this is his unit of like 30 Saurus warriors with spears in horde formation, and they're going to go ahead and move up. We find out that forest right there is an ordinary forest. Right behind them you can see there's it looks like a unit of 10 skinks with blowpipes, and then right next to them is the Temple Guard. I don't even think it's that many Temple Guard. I think it's like probably like 12 or 14 or something like that. And then they have the level 4 fat guy with them, and he basically makes that unit unbreakable. And then over on this side, he's moving up his Cold One Riders, and basically there's 5 of them, or no, it's 6 of them. No, it's 5 of them, and one of them is a hero. That's what it is. It's a Scarvet, and he has a bunch of magic items with him, and then he has a Bastiladon, which you could barely see in this picture right here. And the Bastiladon has basically that magic beam that shoots out during the magic phase, and you can see it right behind the trees. So he basically moved everybody up, and for magic phase he got 7 power dice. He's going to go ahead and try to do. He got Lore of Life with this guy. And first spell he tries to do is Throne of Vines, and I just dispel it right away with my level 4. And then he went to go ahead and try to do another spell, and I forgot which one it was specifically, but I dispelled it with my Dispel Scroll, my Goblin Shaman here. And then we're going to go to Orcs and Goblins turn 1. I'm failed Animosity with my Savages here, and they're going to get, they got a 6, so basically means they get a free move, and then they have to charge if they can charge. Basically they walk across the river, and then they failed their charge, of course. It was a huge charge anyways. As you can see on this picture here, you can kind of get a better idea of what I have. I have 20 Night Goblins with bows on the left side. I have the 20 Savages with a level... I'm sorry, they don't have anything in there. They just have the big Stabba and then a normal Champ and Standard Bearer. Behind them I have 5 Wolf Riders, but with the Wolf Riders I have Gorbad Ironclaw. My boss is back. I swapped out Grimgor, I swapped out Warzag. Gorbad is back. He's gonna kick some ass. I'm gonna give a huge leadership 10 bubble. And then as you can see in the far right flank I have my Arachnarok Spider. Right behind Gorbad's unit I have a Doom Diver, and then I also have a level 2 Night Goblin Shaman of Undeath. And then I also have a level 4, which you cannot see right now, a level 4 on a boar. Or I'm sorry, not even a level 4, he's a level 3. And I failed there because I was trying to save up on points. I figured I always get a foot on a level 4. I'll probably get a foot on level 3. I did not. I got like the 3 worst spells ever. Magic phase, I got 8 power dice, and I throw them all onto Grave Call with the Magic Mushroom. That red one is not the Magic Mushroom. The green one away up there is the Magic Mushroom. And I call up some Vargeist, and I got some Vargeist coming out. They're going to help out. I did get double 6s though, so since I got double 6s, it blew up. Small template, and does a strength 6 hit, and my Goblin Shaman took a wound. That was it for about magic. Shooting phase, I'm going to go ahead and take these 20 Night Goblins with bows, and they're going to pick at these Saurus warriors, and they take out 1. And then my Doom Divers, they're going to go over for the cavalry over here, and basically it misfires, and I want to say he got taken out. No, he wild shot. He shot off the board. So that was about it. We're going to go to Lizardman turn 2 now. Alright, so as you can see, he moves up his skirmishers just a little bit. Well, not a little bit. He moves them up a full 8 inches, or whatever their movement are. And then he started moving his Cold One Riders over here. Unfortunately, he doesn't get aquatic rule with the dinosaurs that he's riding on. The guys on top do, so like skinks and everything can march in the river, so it kind of slows down his movement, that river. And then as you can see, his Temple Guard kind of just angles this way, anticipating a charge from the Savages possibly. Magic phase, he gets only a three power dice. He throws them all onto Throne of Vines, and I couldn't even stop it, so it goes off. And he basically has Throne of Vines on this guy. I believe. Oh, he had one dice left actually. He used two on Throne of Vines, and he used one dice, and he used the Bastillodon's power attack, and he goes off, and I have nothing to stop it. And he shoots it at my Night Goblins, and blows a hole right through the Night Goblins, kills 7 of them. And then the skirmishers are going to go ahead and take shots at my savages, and they kill off 2 of the savages. And that's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. The Night Goblins, they're going to fail their animosity, and they actually squabble right there in the water. So nothing happens there. I'm going to go ahead and declare a charge with my Arachnarok into the Skinks. I'm going to go ahead and declare a charge with my savages into the Saurus Warriors. And I also declare a charge with my Vargeist into the Saurus Warriors. And unfortunately, only the Vargeist made it in. They got in, no problem. The savages failed their charge. And the Arachnarok fails his charge. So basically, the Arachnarok is leaving himself vulnerable to these Cold One Riders. So what I did was I lined up my level 3 Shaman here, because he has the very shitty spells. He has Gaze of Mork. Or Gaze of Gork. So I'm going to go ahead and stand on the side of these guys and hopefully gaze that whole line down. He figured out my plan pretty fast. And as you can see, this is kind of how everything else moved. I have Gorbad moving up right there and facing the Temple Guard, because if the Temple Guard comes or the Skinks come, Gorbad's group could take them out. Magic phase, I got 5 power dice, and I call up some more undead. I call up a Grave Call, which was only like 2 dice or 3 dice. I think 2 dice in the mushroom I put it in, but only a unit of 10 skeletons with light weapon shields. Yeah. And then basically the other spell I tried to do, which was the Gaze, he dispelled it. So I'm gonna go into shooting phase. The Wolf Boys, they shot at the skirmishers and they killed off 2 of the Skinks. And then Doomdiver here, he fails to wound, even though he hit a direct hit. And then that was about it for shooting. Close combat, we're going to have the Vargeist go first, because apparently Saurus Warriors are extremely slow. And the Vargeist killed off a good chunk of them. Look at that, like 8 guys. Unfortunately, they got their ass kicked by the Saurus Warriors. Saurus Warriors killed off 6 wounds or 7 wounds, and then just based on crumble, the other one just dissipated and floated into oblivion. So he's going to go ahead and reform. He reforms his ranks like this, just basically to give him more focused attacks. And that's going to be it. We're going to start off Lizardmen turn 3. Lizardmen turn 3. First thing he's going to do is declare charges. His Saurus Warriors are going to declare a charge here onto my Savages. His Cold One Riders, they're going to go ahead and declare a charge onto the Arachnarok, onto the side flank here. Unfortunately, I left myself wide open for that one. And then his Temple Guard here, they're going to go ahead and charge into the declare a charge onto my Savages as well. So I'm not going to get my impact hits on my Big Stabba. His Saurus Warriors get in, but his Temple Guard fails, which is, thank God. The Arachnarok, though, he did get charged onto the side flank. And then his Skinks, they turn around, went across the river, and they're looking straight at my level 3 Shaman there. Magic phase, he gets 5 power dice, and he decides, you know what, my Bastillodon's going to shoot at that Night Goblin Shaman right there. He's tired of him calling up undead guys. He's just going to blast him and make sure he takes him out, and he does, like, ridiculously. And then as for his shooting phase, whatever other spell he did, my level 3 canceled it out. But then his shooting phase, he's going to go ahead and shoot all his Skinks right at my my Shaman on the boar, and he takes him out, which, yeah. Over here, the close combat, apparently, Orcs are faster than Lizardmen, which is ridiculous. My Savages, they kill out 5 of them. I'm thinking, oh great, 5 of them, that's not that bad. I mean, they got that automatic heavy armor because they're freaking dinosaurs, and then they got the shields. Man, he killed, I'm not even sure how many back. It was, he killed about 8 guys. So he charged, he got another 2 ranks on top of me, and he killed 8 guys. I needed, I have Gorbad right behind him, so I needed something really, what was it, like, um, maybe like 8 or something like that. No, I'm sorry, like a 5. I rolled a 4, so I stuck, and whew, thank God. um, as for this combat over here, my Ragnarok decided he's gonna just hit the guy, the hero. He's gonna take care of the Scarvet, kills him off right away. Didn't care about the rest of the Cold One Riders. They could go ahead and charge in. They go ahead and they, I believe they fail to wound, and then my Howdah crew fails to wound anything back, and I cannot Thunderstomp because they're freaking cavalry. But I did reform, and I faced my Ragnarok towards the group this time, so that way I don't get he doesn't get the side flank charge bonus. As for Orcs and Goblins, turn 3 now. Gorbad charges into the Temple Guard here with the Wolf Boys, and I move my Night Goblins up just enough to release the Fanatics, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the Fanatics out. They toss into this group of Source Warriors here. Only one gets through, kills off 4. The other 2 kind of sit back and just kind of fail, and now they're a threat to my guys. And then, as you can see right here, I moved the Skeletons up, trying to get a side flank onto the Source Warriors, and I also moved up my Night Goblins so they could also shoot. Magic Phase, I got 11 Power Dice, which doesn't really matter because my guys are dead. I don't even know why I bothered. I've been using them just to dispel his Throne of Vines, though, and that's what I ended up doing. Shooting Phase, I'm going to go ahead and throw my Doom Diver into the Bastiladon, and he does 2 wounds to take that Bastiladon, shooting at people. Over here, the Ragnarok, he only kills off 1 of their guys. They did 2 wounds onto me, but guess what? My guy's stubborn, and he's just at the tip of 18 inches of Gorbad's bubble. So, good luck with that one. You're not moving my Ragnarok if he doesn't want to move. So he has 5 guys left there. Over here, Gorbad goes first. He always goes first, and he killed off 4 Temple Guard. Temple Guard attack back, and they kill all my they killed all my dogs. Oh, that sucked. But Gorbad's still there. I actually believe I failed, but I stuck, and Gorbad's not running. Over here, Savages kill off 4 of their guys, and the Source Warriors kill off 4 of mine. So it looks pretty close to a tie, but again, I'm in Gorbad's range. I'm not gonna go. I think I lose combat by like 1, but I'm gonna stick. Lizardmen, turn 4. His Bastiladon is gonna go ahead and charge into my Skeleton Warriors here on the side flank, and he connects in. His Skinks, they're going Doom Diver hunting. They're going this way, and Magic Phase, he gets 5 Power Dice. He's going to try to do Throne of Vines, or I'm sorry, check this out. He has 5 Power Dice. He throws it onto Flesh to Stone onto that unit that Gorbad's fighting. He throws all 5 dice onto it, and I'm like, well, the only way I can beat it is if I get double 6s. I rolled double 6s. He was screaming, "What are the odds? What are the odds?" And yeah, so no Flesh to Stone there. Over here, the Ragnarok goes ahead and kills off 2 more of the Cold One Riders. The Cold One Riders, they fail to wound, and again, I stick, and I believe he stuck too, so we're not going to get anywhere. Gorbad over here, he's killing off, he only killed 1 guy here. You know, 4 swings, but he only killed 1, and that kind of sucks, but he reforms. He puts 1 wound onto my guy. He has a banner. He wins by 1. He reformed, and I have to just roll to stick. Over here, we're going to continue this combat over here. My Savages killed off 2 of the Source Warriors. Source Warriors killed off 1 of my guys, and now it's equal. We're not going either way. As for the Bastiladon here, he's going to go ahead and attack. He doesn't even have like impact hits or anything. You would figure he has impact hits, but he doesn't. He's kind of like a slow, like herbivore or something like that. He only kills off 2 guys, and I actually believed it was with a stomp. Now I do have a question: does he have thunder stomps or stomp? Because my friend here was saying that he doesn't have thunder stomps unless it's in the rear. I don't know, but he only did 2 wounds, and basically I failed to wound, but I did reform to face him, and that's going to be a problem for him. And then we're going to go into Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. My first Fanatic decides he's going to hit the trees and get doubles. The second Fanatic, he decides to go actually through the unit. So you can see him on the right side right there. Now he's a threat to Gorbad. But he did kill off those 3 Saurus Warriors in the back there. The Doom Diver, he's trying to go into self-preservation mode. He's going to try to kill some skirmishers here. And he kills off 4 skirmishers, which is just perfect. I believe it causes a panic. So he has to take a panic check and they flee. Oh, that's perfect. As for the Ragnarok, he kills off 1. They do 1 more wound onto the Ragnarok, but he's fine. And then Gorbad, he kills off another Temple Guard, and that's it. They fail to wound Gorbad. Over here, the Savages. Again, the Savages lost their Frenzy now because they lost one of the combats like 2 combats ago. So the Savages don't have Frenzy. They only kill off 2 guys. And then top it off, the Saurus Warriors get something called like Predatory Attack, which is basically whenever they roll a 6, they get an extra attack. So he's getting extra swings here and there. So right now it's down to just this right here. You're gonna see my 5 guys against like his 3 or 4 guys left. And then over here the Bastiladon, and it fails to wound again. His Bastiladon, it just does nothing. So that's great for me. Lizardmen turn 5 now. His Skinks, they're gonna continue running. They don't rally. They're just running that way, which was fine. The Doom Diver did its job there. Magic Phase, he gets 7 Power Dice, and he goes ahead and he tries to do, he does Throne of Vines, which I allow it. Then he tries to do Flesh to Stone again, and this time I believe I stopped it. Or, no. Yeah, I stopped it. I didn't let it Flesh to Stone go off once this whole game. Over here, the Ragnarok kills off 1 more rider, which happens to be the standard bearer this time. So now I'm winning combat resolution because he doesn't have that extra point from his standard bearer. And to top it off, I don't know if you guys ever fought these guys. They get basically like a 1 or a 2 up armor save. I mean, they got shield, heavy armor on the guys, and the dinosaurs contest +2 too. So that's ridiculous. You give them a light armor or heavy armor, they're going to be up a 1 up, no problem. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so I kill 1. He puts another wound onto me, so he got up to 4 wounds onto my Ragnarok already with just this unit. But he's gonna stick, and nothing happens there. Gorbad goes ahead and kills 2 guys, and then that allows the ranks. Basically, he doesn't have enough Temple Guard to protect the Jabba the Hutt anymore. So Jabba's gonna come up in the front and swing, but he has a very crappy attack. And so basically, and then he made way with his champ over here to make another swing. So basically the it should be where Gorbad touching all 3 of those guys anyways. And then over here, this is something that I wasn't expecting. Well, he only killed 2. I didn't kill any. This is not the turn that happened. So now it's 3 on 3. We're, my 3 guys facing his 3 guys. We'll see who's going to win that one or not. The Bastiladon finally kills 4 guys, and it causes them to crumble. So that's gonna hurt me. And then as for this over here, the Fanatic, he goes and he just goes away this way, and this Fanatic goes up this way and hits a tree. And this is Orcs and Goblins turn 5 now. Might I add that. As for I didn't crumble entirely. As for combat over here, I actually threw my Doom Diver over here, got a direct hit on the ground. I didn't hit the Bastiladon, I hit the ground, but I redirected 2 inches into the Bastiladon and took his ass out. If that's illegal, somebody will have to tell me. One of you guys are going to come up with some FAQ or, no, that's not the way the Doom Diver works. But you know what? As I understood, I could shoot at whatever the hell I want with the Doom Diver and redirect him, and that's what I did. So I killed his Bastiladon. I'm cool with that. Magic Phase, I got 3 Power Dice. I dispel his Throne of Vines again. And then over here, this is what I didn't expect. My 2 guys killed off 2 of his guys. He's going to attack back with 1 guy, and he gets predatory attack on both attacks. And he killed off my whole crew. The 1 Lizardman killed 3 guys. That is crazy. 1 Lizardman champion killed 3 Savage Orcs. And I didn't get a single ward save. Oh man, that sucks. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna reform facing Gorbad. Over here, the Ragnarok finally finishes off this guy, and he's gonna face off towards Gorbad's group 2, and then Gorbad kills off the standard bearer. So now it's kind of a closer fight. He has one temple guard and the fat guy left, and that's about it. We're gonna go into Lizardmen turn 6. He rallies the skinks, but it doesn't matter anymore. Magic phase, he gets 7 dice. He's going to try to throw off Throne of Vines again. Doesn't happen. I believe he tries to shoot at the Ragnarok, but it doesn't happen. I think he can't shoot because he's rallied, but whatever. Over here, he charged in with his single Source Warrior champion, the guy who kills everybody, and then Gorbad just killed him. Gorbad was like, ah, screw you, dude. I'm not going to let you hit me. Well, I didn't want the flank bonus for him to, even if I had killed his temple guard over there, he would have got a flank bonus. No, thank you. Basically, Orcs and Goblins turn 6. The Ragnarok goes ahead and charges at the Skinks. Skinks fail their fear test on his terror, and yeah. You know what? The Doom Diver is going to go ahead and shoot at the running away Skinks anyways, and he kills them. Run, little guys, run. Oh man. And then Gorbad kills off the last temple guard, and basically that's about it. He's up to just Jabba the Hutt left, and I have Gorbad, a Doom Diver, a Spear Chucker that did nothing the whole game, and then the Ragnarok. I believe my skeletons have 4 left, and I have my 13 Night Goblins with bows left. So basically, it's a orc victory, and there's turn 6 anyway, so there's not much else we could have done. And Gorbad, he keeps his crown as king of the orcs for my army, because that leadership bubble saved me from running several times, and it's my first win in a while, thank God. And it really wasn't even a pretty win. It was really sloppy. It was a 1,500 point game, and again, like I said, there was a lot of the reason why there wasn't that many pictures compared to other videos I've done is just because I was trying to explain a lot. The guy hasn't played in a while. He knew a lot of his rules, but he had to look a lot of stuff up, and that took some time as well. But I was trying to explain it to him. Anyways, I had fun playing this game as always, and I'll be putting up another video very soon. Aaron challenged me at the dojo. I thought he was coming with his vampire army, and he brought out some Skaven, so that'll be the next video. Aaron Skaven versus my Orcs and Goblins, and I'll see you guys in that video. Take care, peace, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the like button. Alright, bye.